Hello, Education 380, I almost said Education 800, Education 500. So I'm going to do that again. Hello, Education 380. Hello, Education 500. Hope you are having a great week. Couple things. One, I did go without a hat this week. I felt like it was a little unprofessional last couple weeks to be kind of hopping in here with a hat after a run. So I just put on a fleece, with the hair down a little bit. We're going to go at it. And in case you're wondering, obviously, I survived the 5K run. I ran 8-minute, 44-second miles. I was very happy with that. Not that you even care about any of that, but I was pretty happy with it. Also, I just wanted to add in, thank you all very much. In all seriousness, everyone, thank you very much for all the patience with the grading. I've been trying to keep up with it. It's been a little busy, couple weeks. Been a busy couple months, been a busy couple weeks. I've been trying to jump in there when I can to get some stuff graded, but I feel like this coming week I should be able to get caught up. I know I say that a lot, but sometimes that's just trying to keep, just barely up. This week, my son's cross country, not that you care, but it ended, so I'm sneaking in an hour or two extra in the evenings that I think I can get caught up to in the weekend. So enough about me. This is about our class though, and I should be caught up fully after this coming week as far as grades. We got a pretty cool tech actually this week, so let me just jump on in slowly. I'm going to jump in. All right, just to kind of cover everything, and let me go down here. It'll be week 10. Just in case you're wondering, I'm in my kitchen, and when cars drive down, I can actually see them, so it threw me off there for a minute. I looked like I was going to fall out of my seat. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to do Flipgrid, which is a quick video response. I have a feeling most of you are familiar with Flipgrid. It was something that when we started to develop this class was very cutting edge, and then the pandemic happened and a lot of people started utilizing it. I still utilize it in my asynchronous class for Education 200 and Education 581, which I think some people in 500 are actually in. So definitely you're all going to be familiar with it. The readings actually both relate to Flipgrid, and these are related to the discussion board. The discussion is actually basically to do with, well, I'll show it to you in a second, but basically it relates to Flipgrid and are there benefits to recording a Flipgrid versus having a writing assignment. Technology is only Flipgrid this week. You're going to create a Flipgrid, you're going to blog, and you're going to do the discussion. I will show you the discussion so I don't forget it. The discussion is right here. Flipgrid is a really popular tool that many are using instead of writing assignments. Do you think that using Flipgrid instead of a writing response is a positive? Do you think Flipgrid does as it says or as it states and boost class engagement? I have to say, in the virtual world, I actually really do like Flipgrid. I think it's up there with the Kahoots and the quizzes and the Nearpods and the Pear Decks. And I think it's all important, but I think these are things that you can definitely, it's something a tool that I could see people using a lot if you start to like it. Only because it gives students an option as far as communicating, even if they're not face-to-face. And I think that's always a good thing. And of course, you'll blog on it. Also, before I start talking about Flipgrid, one other thing that I kind of want to make sure we're on the same page. Someone was brilliant. Actually, two people were brilliant and emailed me and asked about the Google link, the Google certification link and the Apple certification links. Remember, you only have to do one. Google costs $10. Apple's free. I don't care which one you do. You just need to attempt it. You don't have to pass it, but I think most of you will probably pass it. It's embedded in one of the weeks. I've been trying to send it out on emails and such periodically. With midterm being over, and we're probably going to be making the push in the next few weeks towards the end of the semester, I will put right up here, there'll be a little folder that says certification, Apple, Google, and you should be able to just get the links there. I'll email them out again too, but thanks for those who emailed about that. It's been sent out periodically, but I have to admit that's a little bit of a Brightspace boo-boo on my part because I'm so used to Sakai, I would just have it there. It was just easier to find on Sakai, and Brightspace still filling the ways out. That's no excuse. It's just something I didn't think about. So thanks to all of you that emailed about it. And don't forget that it's not actually due until finals week. So that's it. All right, Flipgrid. Sorry, there's some awkward pauses in the video that I have no audience for. It's recording in my kitchen. It's throwing me off. All right, Flipgrid. When you go, you're just going to go strictly to, I'm just going to close my Flipgrids out that are right there. And I'm going to type in Flipgrid. It's right there. And when I get there, you will see there's a bunch of people that are doing a bunch of talking and such. There's a login. You will go here, educator sign up. It should let you just sign in with Google. You all have Google accounts. I would suggest just using the Google account. That's what I do, and it's usually the easiest thing. You're gonna hit login. It's just gonna jump me right in. And what do you need to do this week? Well, as you can see, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff pop up for me. And like I say, I do use it a good bit in my classes. There's my 200 and there's my 581s, and you can see that there's been 77 and 151 responses already this semester. What you're going to do once you come in here, you're going to create a group. Once you log in, boom, and you're going to name it I'm not going to be picky as long as it's kind of educational. If you're in elementary and you just want to do reading groups or discussion groups, whatever, if you're in a content, that's fine if it's a topic. I would probably do like, European history, French Revolution. I'm not even gonna worry about the capitalization. Oh, yes, I will. Boom, boom. There we go. Now, this is one thing, and this was something that changed last year, and I'm not going to forget it this year. You do need to, there's options to add members. You are going to have to add one member to your class. That can be me. If you want to put other people in there, that's fine. I would just do email. And you should be able to just use my Shepherd email, which is Jallen, Jallen, at shepherd.edu. And you should be able to create group. And your group is ready. You can actually just copy and paste that for me if you want, or if you want to do it this way, that's fine. You can go in here and you can make a new topic. That's the hello one. What I want you all to do after you create your group is go in here and hit topic. And you can say, we'll do Napoleon, something on him. I was telling my methods class the other night that if you're in 581, Napoleon. And you might say, do you think Napoleon is a part of the Revolution period? Some people say yes, some people say no. We're not here to debate that. You're going to go down there, and there's times down here. Honestly, I'm not telling you to do any time because I'm not going to respond to your videos. I'm just going to check the links out. But you can pick whatever time you want on there. As you can see, you can also add images. You can record a video yourself and put it on there and welcome. I'm not asking you to do that unless you really want to, and you're welcome to. There's emojis, videos, and other things you can have students watch and respond to. You can put attachments. That's all nice. And I'm not saying that that's not important. A lot of people really like the professor to come on there and say different videos. I figure you get enough of me with this, then probably have me do a Flipgrid instructions and send it to you or anything. If you want to do that, please, by all means, but it's not required. The main thing I want you to do is just to type the prompt, put your title, save the group. You're going to send this link to me. I should be able to access your stuff with either the group or the link. And that should be all set. You're going to copy, you're going to paste that, you're going to submit it on Brightspace, and that is actually it. That's it. And I should be able to access it and check out what you have. If you look here, I'm going to go there. There's the instructions. And sorry, I hear my son up there jumping. I'm on the bottom floor. I keep thinking he's coming through the roof. But if you look here, here's what you have to do. You have to go to flipgrid.com. You have to log in with a Google account or create your own. There are directions. If you click this, as you can see, there's directions on the Flipgrid site to help you out if you need it. This is posted, by the way. Create a Flipgrid group. It says there, make sure it's posted as public. That is actually a little dated, and that's what I say. You need to put the email there for Jallen at shepherd.edu. I will email that out. And just to remind you, and also as you can see, I transferred this over. That should also say Brightspace, but I'm jumping ahead. Once you've created a topic within the group, you just submit the link. You must type the directions And that's really it. I know it says you can record the directions on the prompt. I'm not asking you to do that. As long as you can just go ahead and type it and get the Flipgrid out, that's really what I want to see. So with all that being said, go to flipgrid.com, go in with a Google account and create your own, create a group, create a topic, copy that, share it on Brightspace. You should be good to go. I'm not asking you to record a video, even though it does say it there on the Flipgrid. The reason why, next week you're going to actually record something, so I don't feel like you need to do that on Flipgrid this week. I just want to make sure that you can use the Flipgrid tool in some capacity. Simple as that. I think this is a pretty easy tech to use and should be a pretty quick week. Probably the discussion board will take you a little longer than this. But again, go to this site, hit login, hit group. You're going to name your group. You're going to add me as a member, jalen@shepherd.edu. I'm going to get out of there since I already did that once. You're going to go to, once you get your groups, you go in there. Once you have a group made, you're going to go in there and you are going to add a topic. Once you do your topic, you can leave that there. If you want to add any of this, that's fine, not required. You're just going to topic, discussion, save it. And once you save it, you're going to get your link. You're going to submit that on Brightspace. That should do it. That's it. Simple as that. So that's this week. We're coming down. And again, I promise I will have a new folder posted here. Actually, why don't I just do this now? Apple and Google. Search. And as you watch, I'm going to make sure that it is here now because I thought that was a fantastic question. And I'm going to do Apple Teacher Certification Search. And you can tell I was just there the other day. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back here. You don't have to go to all these sites because I'm going to have them right there. And as you look, I'm going to put the link, create link, Apple, and it's created. And again, this is not due until final, but I just want to make sure that you have it. And then the second one I want to do is Google certification level 1 educator. There it is. And that way I won't forget to do this. And again, this one does cost $10. So, I'm not asking you to do this one if you don't want to spend $10. Just do the Apple, and I have no problems with that. Once upon a time, I would actually say the Apple is probably more beneficial. I like Apple better. I'm still kind of a little bit in that mindset, but I know so many more schools use Google Classroom now. So the Google could be very beneficial. And we'll do Google level 1. And that should do it. And let's go back and make sure that they're there. There they are. So they are there, and I will make sure I'll move them up to the top here for everyone. So that should do it. By the way, I wanted to throw out one last thanks. Thanks to any of you. By the way, it was not required, but anyone who did my son's science fair survey, I appreciate it. He's doing a psychology section, and I just thought I'd throw it out there. He asked me, so not required, no pressure. I don't even know who does it, who does not. So if you took a few minutes and did that, it is much appreciated from the Allen household. And with that being said, just to do a quick summary, I like to hear myself talk, I guess, but you got to do Flipgrid, create one, blog on the Flipgrid, whether you give it the thumbs up, thumbs down, and you need to do that discussion board. And if you do those things, pretty easy week. I will get everything caught up hopefully this week. Hope advising is going great for everyone too. Make sure if you have not signed up to see your advisor, you've done that. And with all that being said, hope everyone has a great week, and I'm out of here.